Wednesday morning, it's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. As always, the phone, 800-771-1025. Also, as always, Monica, sitting there in chair 2. Diz, back from a day off. Welcome back to you.
What up, what up?
Can we cover all the rumors?
What were the rumors?
I'm all ears.
Why do people, it just cracks me up that people have to try to figure out, and it's heaven forbid, Garrett just had a day off.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You must have done something evil and wrong. You're almost fired.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What are there rumors? Like, did he go to 24-hour rehab? That would be great.
Literally, anything that you can think of is the reason that Gareth wasn't here today. Anything but.
What did you hear?
Needed some time.
Yeah.
Just like all that stuff. Like everything you're saying, just like bad, like he was in trouble and blah, blah, blah. And is he barely hanging on to his job?
Which is funny because, like, what would I be in trouble for?
I don't know.
Well, if we're being honest, it could be anything, Mr. Chaos.
But okay.
I understand.
Yes, you're
it's
all
gonna
right.
Be a tough.
Could be anything, but
I know you've been on your best behavior for a while. However,
I have a track record.
There's a track record.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
This is the scary part about that, because it has been a very long time since you've had a track record, since anything has been new on your track record. But just like me and my drinking, or once you get that, you're in. You're stuck. You are. That's
your label now.
That's your label. Yeah.
I'm the agent of
Monica,
chaos, and that goes into he might do some crazy stuff like draw D somewhere again.
See, but Monica, you also we talk about drinking on the air, and you post with your White Claws on the weekends. I would really see it.
I know, and you're right. I'm not denying it. What I'm saying is, and I know this for a fact because I just for another reason looked today. The birthday one, there's been a birthday one which just happened, but before that, it is literally, and I'm a little annoyed with myself, and I need to start posting other things. It's all USF and Bill stuff. There hasn't been except for my birthday, like I said, which is a special occasion, there hasn't been a, woo and crazy, because honestly, other than like Halloween takeover and my birthday, which happened to be a week apart,
right.
I don't know how to drink. I don't go crazy like that, but the label's there, so it's mine now. It's mine now. I'll take it.
It's hard to shake it, man. I get it.
I'll own it. That's cool.
I get it. I do like the short leg Monday walk to the
Why's it got to be short leg?
Well, it could because all you show your legs walking.
Yeah.
To the USF schedule where you either make your check marks or your X's.
Yes, I do that. That has been a regular thing. That is for sure.
You know,
and it's an L or it's a W. And this Saturday they travel to Navy, and that's going to be a W, folks. You see that they made they're number 24 on the college football rankings. Right. And when they did the whole who's going to be in the playoffs, and again, pure projection, we've got a few more weeks to go. USF was on there. They were on there to play Georgia.
Oof.
Hey, they were on there for the first time in school history.
I understand.
For the first time in school history.
But if the phrase heading into a buzzsaw ever was apropos, that might be it.
We don't know if Georgia just craps the bed and loses everybody, and we don't know. We don't know if Byron Brown just doesn't go nuts. We don't. The bottom line is we don't know.
Okay. But
upsets.
If you were a betting person.
Upsets. I would bet on the upset. Yes, I would.
You would.
I'm not ever going to bet against or for my team, but I would bet on the upset because there have, things like Penn State, awful, god-awful, no coach Penn State, within seconds, and a the tip-toe toenail almost beat Indiana.
Right.
It was phenomenal. Like, you just never know.
Which, by the way, I watched that. I didn't see it live, but when I went Sunday to Dignitary before I was stuck in TPA for 7 hours or so, whatever the hell it was.
Good times.
They showed me that play.
Dude.
That play was sick.
Dude.
That play was sick.
Dude. I mean, it was fun. We were watching it live. The whole beach bar was like surrounded by a TV.
And I got to be honest with you, and I don't know, because the rules have changed a bunch of times. I wish the NFL, and I'm surprised because the NFL is so driven by scoring. One toe is good.
I don't know, but you're
you know
a
what I'm saying? One
now.
toe, because a lot of times, in the NFL, they're getting pushed out of bounds. That that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel I like the one toe. I do.
You're a professional now. You need to figure out how to adapt and get two toes in. I think they should. I've always said it should be the same rules. It should all I don't like one rule for college and one rule for NFL.
Think about how many years we watch football, pro football, with no 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it took forever to get to the 2-point conversion.
That's true. That is
And then the
true.
Fugazi overtime rules
That's a whole. But I honestly,
that change every year.
I like the college. Is it perfect? No, but in my opinion, probably the best way. If it's nobody's ever going to be, someone's going to be disappointed. Nobody's all going to be happy. You know what I mean? Like someone's going to be like, oh, what about this? But overall and in general, the college rules are, you get the ball, you hope if you score a touchdown, the other team has to score a touchdown. You go into double overtime. Same for the field goals. But if I score a touchdown and you only can score a field goal, then I win, type of thing. But after 2 overtimes, then you have to go. You have to go for a 2-point conversion. And after that overtime, all you do are 2-point conversions. There are no other. It's just pride. And I think that's the best way. I really do.
Speaking of football, who's this dude from the Bucks? I saw it right before I walked in the studio. Who's this dude from the Bucks that just got suspended for 6 weeks?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And did he kill somebody?
No. It was for juicing. He was like on stuff. He's a running back. Jason Williams, I believe was his name.
I didn't see
Okay.
that.
Let me pull it back up. Yeah, he got in trouble for juicing, so he's out 6 games.
He must have
6
been caught
games.
before to get a 6-game suspension.
It's insane. You're Josh Williams. Sorry, that was his name.
How many times has he been caught?
Let me see here.
I'd be shocked if 6 games is your first suspension. That's a lot.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't see that he got caught before. Did you see something where he got caught before?
No, I didn't.
Me, no. I just
okay.
didn't think that was the initial suspension for banned substance.
Yeah. If you're taking substances, you got to be on the field. Like, I had to Google this guy. I didn't know who he was. I'm like, how are you juicing and you're not even getting, like, on the field?
Yeah, it says
Right.
he
Get
had-
a new drug guy.
So the 6-game suspension is really not that big a deal as far as the Bucks go.
No,
He said
because
he's-
They just don't have to pay him for 6 weeks.
exactly.
He's appeared in 3 games this season. He was a kick returner during week 5 in the win over Seattle. He then rushed 4 times for 11 yards
Oh, man.
in the team's week 8 victory over New Orleans. So that's his whole resume.
Yeah.
We're going to miss him.
But 6 games, though, that's like, you're into, like, that's sucky for him.
I'll tell you what, in other news,
Hashtag-
Giants are getting a Jameis start this weekend.
I
Yeah.
saw that and thought of you, and I was like, I'm not going to be one of the millions of push
I can't
notifications
wait.
you get.
I can't wait. They
don't know.
love him, man.
He's a good dude.
I
it seems
understand
like.
he's a total whack job. I do.
Yeah.
I get it. With the eat the W's and the stealing the crab legs and all that craziness. And, Jameis is like feast or famine. He's going to throw a touchdown to somebody. Which team is up at,
Yeah.
that's up for grabs. But I'm psyched because Russell Wilson, he sucks.
He's over with, yeah.
It's just done. I know what they wanted to do, and they wanted him to be I never understood why they had Russell Wilson and Jameis and the draft pick, but I didn't think they needed both of them. I certainly don't think they need. Well, I don't know about.
Yeah.
I guess they need Russell Wilson now until Jackson Dart gets his ass in there. But I'm
Well,
excited to see it. It'll be
Sierra
fun.
needs to go make a hit record because I think it's over for Russell. She needs to get back in the booth.
So she's performing. You know where Monica will love this. You know where she's performing?
Where?
The
The
sound.
Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, get out. Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Now, will
There was-
Russell
there
Just
Wilson
hit
be
rock bottom.
There was
Performing at a parade.
next thing you know, next stop, Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
But it's the Macy's thing. She's
Who
not
cares?
like,
She's bringing out the Charlie Brown balloon?
Yeah.
Who cares? Get at it.
I don't
It
know,
is,
man.
and it's always so fake, and they're lip syncing on this float,
Yeah.
on this big huge float, and the camera has to zoom in. Nobody at the parade can actually see him. I don't know. It feels weird.
That poor
Hold
girl.
on, I just want to make sure I got that right.
I'm excited for Jameis, though. I think, he seems like a fun dude, man. Someone you'd want to hang out with for.
How I want to know what the locker room is with him. Are
They
all
love
like,
him.
Okay, all right.
They
then
love
that's-
him,
then
and
that's-
he came out.
Listen,
I
that's
don't know if I
all
said this
need.
on the air the other day. Yes, she is performing at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Sierra. Something happened. They interviewed him, or I guess they probably knew he was going to be playing this week, so some of the press wanted to get to him. And he said, I just want to be a New York Giant. He goes, I want to be a Super Bowl champion. Would I love to be playing on the field and be a Super Bowl champion? Yep. But if that's not in my cards, if God doesn't want that, and He wants me to help guide this young Jackson Dart through his career, I just want to be here, and I want to be a part of his career. And I was just like,
I like that attitude.
listen, yeah, and because he's the Jesus freak on the team, he does all the churchy stuff and all the gospel meetings and all that kind of stuff. I don't think he's lying. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
think-
I don't think he
yeah.
just said the right thing to the press. I think he really believes that.
It's a stark contrast from some people that have been in his similar position where they're like, just give me the ball. You know what I mean? Or it's just me. Like, people don't know I can do that. You know, he's just like, listen, I'll do what I'm. Basically, he says my line, which is, tell me where to be, when to be, and I'll be there. Like, just,
Right.
team player. And that's why I wondered about the locker room, because that's all you need. If the team is like looking at him like a joke, oh my God, go eat a W, then the team's not going to perform well. But if they're all behind him and he's got that attitude, which is a good one, I mean, you just never know.
I mean, let's be honest too. Sitting back, making $4 million a year, having to barely even step on the field, and I do
But I
that
think
too.
as an athlete, I think as an athlete, he wants. Like, I think
Of
he'd
course
rather
he
play
wants
than
to.
not play.
Of course, but if it doesn't work out, $4 million for not really doing all that much except being a rah guy. Ain't none of us turning that down.
Andrew,
No way. Right? Would you?
No risk of injury.
Yeah.
Right.
No blaming you.
Yeah,
for
got to hold a
throwing
clipboard and
interceptions.
get paid
I-
millions.
I wear a headset. I just have a good attitude.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to knock my head off. I'm not dealing with the turf monster at MetLife. I'm not,
Chippy's the one who's like, he's second string, and then he's like, oh crap, I got to go in.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
to sit
It's
there
like
and
Blue Mountain State. You ever see that
No.
show?
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
quarterback. He never wanted to play. I just want to collect the check and chill.
The truth of the matter is, Monica, when I played, I was crazy competitive. Like
Oh,
you
yeah?
couldn't, you had to carry me off the field. I was that kid until I had the heart arrhythmia and collapsed,
yeah.
and that changed everything for me.
You collapsed during a game?
Yeah,
Were you walking off the field?
We were playing against Rutland. Huh?
I thought you were walking off the field.
No, they carried me off the
Oh,
field.
jeez.
My heartbeat was doing, I think, 240.
Damn, bro.
Cocaine?
A minute.
Yeah, that's what I went straight to. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
cocaine.
He had a
it
good
was-
drug dealer.
And nobody took me to the hospital.
They just said walk it off. You'll be fine.
Nobody took me to the hospital. So you're talking at this point, probably 1993. And that's how I found out it was that, I had supraventricular tachycardia.
Why
I
did-
collapsed on the field. It was scary as all hell. And then I couldn't get, that whole story is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Did I tell you
insane
the
that
story?
that you collapsed on the field, carried off, and then everyone's like,
Doo-doo-doo,
figure it out. You'll figure it out.
doo-doo-doo.
No, they got me,
Rub some dirt on it.
They got under control, but then they wouldn't let me play again until I got clearance, and I couldn't
Yeah.
get clearance. And then I was going to transfer to Hofstra anyway. And then, I went to every single practice. I was shagging balls. I was moving nets.
What?
I was,
Shagging
collecting.
balls.
Oh, okay. I thought you
shagging
said
balls.
shaking balls.
No,
It's
I
like,
was shagging
what
balls. I
old
was
term is
moving
this?
nets. I was getting flat. I did everything you can do without being cleared to play.
Yeah.
And then one day, the head coach is not there. The assistant coach is there. He's like, "Here, I need you to stuff these envelopes." I go, "Yeah, that's not happening."
But that's for the team. You have to. You can't.
I said, "Listen, you have secretaries for that in the athletic office." I go, "I've done everything else you can possibly ask me as a teammate." I said, "You can email me all you want. I don't care." I said, "I've done every single thing else you've asked me to do." I said, "I'm not doing that." I got a phone. I already knew I was transferring, and there was only a couple of games left in the season. So the coach called me that night. The head coach asked me what happened. I told him what happened. And I said, "Listen, man, I've done everything I can to get back on the field. It's not my fault I can't get clearance yet." And he
Say,
goes,
you've been-
"I need your uniform." I said, "All right, you're not taking my money, right?" He's like, "No, I'm not going to take your money. There's a couple games left." I said, "Okay, cool." But I knew I was transferring. And then Hofstra wanted me to play at Hofstra. And I
Not
went to my
knowing
parents.
about
I'm
the
like,
heart thing, though, right?
well, I was able to get clearance by then.
You've said clearance 5 times. Just say it.
Clearance?
Clarence. Yeah, you've said it so many times. I know you want
Roger. Over, under.
I
What's your
knew it.
vector, Victor?
There it is.
And then, I just didn't want to play anymore.
Well, I mean, it's also what part of you?
I didn't want to
scared
play
about
at
not
that level anymore.
But was it? I mean, some part of that had to be because scary, because heart.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Monica, I know Diz, you might know this, might not know this. My mother took me to some arrhythmia specialist at some big fancy heart hospital on Long Island. And I go in there. Now, these ablations, I've had them done since, but back then in the 90s, they were kind of archaic and like 6-7 hour procedures.
Oh my goodness.
And in the office, the guy says to me, "There is a chance your heart might stop but there'll be a full team there to bring you back.
No,
I got up.
But what did I have to tell you
I
that?
said, F that.
Yeah, don't tell me that. They could have done the whole thing.
Well,
You might die, but we'll revive you.
no.
I said, here's how it went. I said, F that. And I got up and walked out of the office. My mother screaming at me down the hallway, get back in here. Nope.
Nah,
Kept
hell no.
walking. Walked all the way to the car. My mother screamed. It's about, from where we lived, a 45-minute drive home. My mother screamed at me for 45 minutes, continuing the yelling into the house
Sure.
Why was she so
where
mad?
my father was home.
Sure. And then he can tag team?
No.
Oh.
My father was like, whoa, what is going on? Your son has got some set of balls. He was talking to the head of the arrhythmia department at Stony Brook, and he got up and said, F that, and he walked out of this thing. My father's like, what happened? And my father's never looking for the root of the problem. He just wants it to stop quick.
Yeah.
So he said, what happened? I said, Dad, they tell me that they're going to do this procedure, but there's a chance my heart might stop, but there'll be people to bring me back. He's like, you out of your effing mind? Go upstairs. I got this. And that was the end of that. Done.
I don't know, though.
Done.
But isn't that, I don't know.
Listen, I don't know. I ended up getting having the procedure done years later when it was a much more common procedure
Yeah.
and a much safer procedure. But at that time, I was just like, I'm not doing that. There's no way. My heart might stop
But I
for
wish
something
they
that
would've-
doesn't happen all the time.
But they shouldn't have told you that. Like, any kind of, when you're getting anything like that done, it's a risk. Like, nothing's ever perfect. So, like, I don't know how necessary it was to say that. Unless legally they had to or something. But I just feel like you could have gotten it all done and fixed it and nothing would have been wrong. And it would have just went fine. But you wouldn't have been freaked out like you were.
Yeah. So I bounced, and my father had my back.
I don't know how that works. My mom would have kicked my ass just like your mom would have kicked.
Yeah, she was screaming at me the whole time.
Well, she's worried about your heart. She wants your son to live.
I understand, but she should have also respected the fact where he said my heart might stop. Probably a bad idea.
But you're focusing on that when you should be focusing on, we're going to fix this nonsense.
I guess. I just didn't. It scared the piss out of me.
Yeah.
Of course it did. Naturally.
So.
That's not, I mean, of course, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
I just knock on wood. Every time people, and then you're back and just things, I'm just like, I'm just clinging to just please let things stay the same until the last possible second. I'm just dreading dealing with
I
heart
got robbed
stuff.
of my I got robbed of my propofol yesterday too.
What do you
like,
mean?
They knocked me out. They're like, medicine's coming. I said, all right. I felt it come on real quick, and then I was out, and then I was up before they even had me out of the room. I'm like, what is this? What kind of ripoff is this?
So what a horrible feeling. Was it all warm and fuzzy?
It was amazing.
Oh, it's an awful feeling.
It's amazing. I committed to something else. I'll tell you about when we come back.
Oh.
I can't go too deep into it, but
Drug-wise?
mental health wise.
Oh.
Doubling
yes.
up on the NeuroGum? So it is?
No, not doubling up on the. You're a dick.
Not one stick, but 2 sticks of NeuroGum. Now you're talking crazy.
Feel free to take today off, too. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Black Friday starts now at Crown Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. Approved credit, 36-month lease, 10-day months, $39.99. DX90 plus VAT and electronic filing fee expires 11/30/25.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. stock exchange. But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
What good is owning a firearm that doesn't shoot? It's the same as having the best gun range in Florida and not going to it. All-American Gunslingers voted the #1 gun range in Florida, and certainly Newport Richey off US 19 North has a fantastic gunsmith, Cody, who has both fixed and customized firearms for me. He'll do the same for you. If you want to customize your firearm, talk to Cody. Go to AAGunslingers.com, or better yet, just go to All-American Gunslingers, where they protect your rights, your safety, your freedom with working guns. Cat named Mo saying, bang, bang. One more. Bang!
Football season's here, and Hooters is your HQ. Catch every game with $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Plus, register to win a trip to see the Bucks take on Buffalo. Visit originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
Alan Parsons Live Project. The show must go on. Saturday, March 28th, the Baycare Sound. Special guest, Florida Rock Symphony. Alan Parsons Live Project, performing all their best. On sale Friday at 10 a.m. at thebaycaresound.com. A Ruth Eckerd Hall experience.
Look, switching point-of-sale systems is a total nightmare, right? But here's the thing. Shopify POS makes switching easier. A Shopify POS expert, a real human being, helps with setup and data migration. No need to be your own tech support, because with Shopify POS, you get support for free. You'll also get a free card reader and 25% off POS subscription fees. Switching your POS is easier with Shopify. Eligibility requirements apply. To learn more, visit shopify.com/switch now. That's shopify.com/switch now.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. And don't forget, if you want to watch the show, you can go to theboneonline.com and click on Bone TV, or you can go to our YouTube page. Just put in 102.5 The Bone, and the live show will pop right up. You can watch it on YouTube.
Hi, chat room in the YouTube. Hi.
And chat along at the... can they chat on Bone TV?
What do you mean?
Like
on the YouTube? Yeah.
No, on Bone TV.
Oh, yeah. They have a chat.
There's a chat room there, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like 6 people that are in it. in that
So
one.
chat away. Well, there seems to be on the YouTube one. When I saw it the other day,
Oh, those numbers are high. Yeah.
there was a lot of people. The people watching was high, and the chats were abound.
That's why I'm saying hi to everybody. Hi, Ron Slater, Seahorse, Belgico, Lisa
You're
Valerie.
just trying to be nice to everybody so they can send you money next year for your
No,
birthday. Or maybe there's
not laying the
Christmas.
groundwork.
Yeah, Christmas. There it is.
No, that's
yeah.
not it at all.
Did you decide what you're doing? Are you going to see family for Thanksgiving? Or
No,
going-
this is they literally out of. By the way, I haven't heard anybody mention the fact that the Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy literally was on The Real World. I watched his season. Anyway,
What? Was he
he was
really?
literally on. I watched his season without a shadow of a doubt. And you know who his wife is? Remember Puck and the girl he dated when he was on his? That's his wife.
I don't remember who he dated, but I remember Puck. He was the one that was like picking his nose and his scabs and then sticking it in the peanut butter.
That was him making fun of the guy with AIDS. All of it. Yes, that was him.
Well, the guy with AIDS didn't have AIDS at the time, did he?
Yes, he did.
He had AIDS during the.
Yes, he did.
I thought he became a. I didn't know he had AIDS during the series. I thought when the series ended, it came out that he had AIDS, and then he was doing a lot of public affair kind of stuff to get the word out on AIDS treatment and stuff. I didn't know
he
he was
said
sick.
on the show he's living with AIDS. Like instead of they're oh, you're dying of AIDS. No, I'm living with AIDS, and so it started that whole thing. But the girl that Puck dated, or she was on the show too. They kind of had to showmance before showmance was showmance. And now that's Puck's ex. Puck's sloppy seconds are Sean's thing. Anyway, I saw the Secretary of Transportation say it's going to get way worse. Like it's going to get ugly in the legs. So I'm not. And if I go somewhere, it's going to have to be maybe at the beginning of the year once things are all.
They said it'll be bad for 2 weeks. What I saw today was that it was going to be bad for 2 weeks. You know, once they sign, it'll be bad for another 2 weeks, and then things should calm down. Because I know they're trying to have it all calm down. You know, the vote I think is happening today, and then they should have it calmed down by Thanksgiving. We'll see. I'm flying.
Yeah, and
out
COVID
today.
was going to be over by Easter.
I
I'm
gotcha.
trusting it when it happens.
All right, so you're not flying,
Not right away. I mean, the money's in there. It'll stay there. I would like to use it for that. I think that's a really good idea.
or even Christmas. It'll slow. You know, maybe it'll slow down by Christmas and go see him for the holidays.
Yeah.
What's more beautiful than
Iowa.
Christmas in Iowa?
Nothing. What? Don't. It is really pretty.
You complain about the cold there for 2 days. What are you going to do in Iowa?
My cousin has this huge, gigantic backyard with all these hills, and it's honestly very storybook-like. It's very pretty.
Okay. So this thing that I committed to is I'm going to, I guess the best way to describe it is a psilocybin retreat.
Now, what is that?
They're basically going to bomb my brain with a high dose of mushrooms.
Nice. I could have done that. You don't need to get away for that.
Yeah, but it's done with like a
Nope.
like a shaman kind of thing, and they guide you through the whole thing, and there's procedures you have to go through before and find out, you know, kind of it's a little hippy dippy, I'm not gonna lie.
None of that scares you, though, that you have to have
Yes,
someone.
it does.
Yeah.
I am scared. And I was contacting with the person today. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous. And she said, I wouldn't, you know, let me see exactly what she said. Hold on. Because she was like, it was pretty poignant.
You need to run out of
She
that
said,
doctor's office like you did when you were a kid.
What?
You need to run out of that doctor's office like you did when you were a
Nah.
kid. Nope, and more nope.
She said, if you weren't afraid, I would be worried.
Okay, well,
The best thing that I can tell you is that it is one of the most amazing and difficult things I've ever done, and worth every minute, every time. So I'm going to go. It's not a one and done thing. You know, it's like more of a, you know, you can maybe get a year out of it and that kind of thing. But I'm going to go get my brain bombed with psilocybin. And the best, you know, I've been doing some research on it. And the guy said, I thought it was a pretty good way of putting it. You know, it's the way your brain kind of works. It's like, let's just say you live on a mountain, right?
okay.
And every day you drive down the mountain, and the mountain, and it's snowy,
Okay.
right? And every day you drive down the mountain in the same spot, right? So the snow is never melting, and those same tracks, you go down those same tracks every day, right?
They'll get packed down.
And that's just the way, that's just, you know, the way you always go, and nothing is changing. It stays the same. And then doing the psilocybin is like fresh snow, tracks covered, everything's anew,
Is that
and now
better,
you can
though?
rework your brain to, it basically it's called neuroplasticity, and it'll rewire my brain and hopefully put the anxiety in check.
Have
And
you
there's
talked with Fisher about any of this? Because he talks to me just even this morning about stuff like that, reworking and rewiring and doing stuff
I have
like
not
that.
spoken with Fisher about it. I remember that we had a brief conversation about our issues, but we didn't get deep into the, it was like, I think I ran out of the studio either during my morning show or maybe it was between, and I caught him in the kitchen and we started talking about it real quick.
Yeah.
But that was it. We didn't get really
He's
too
got
deep on it, but
He was telling me about this with a therapist, and I think it's EDM. It's some initials where you talk,
TMS?
where you if you can see me on the thing where I'm at, if I'm at a therapist, I'm telling my trauma. And if I tell the story and I follow their hand while it goes back and forth in front of my face, that's like it's a type of whatever. And I guess like what you're saying, it disassociates trauma with that memory. I can have that memory and not be traumatized.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, y'all mess with your brains. I'm gonna be over here just dosing alcohol on it and be done with it.
And we wonder why you have that reputation.
like a red-blooded American woman should.
And there it is. Yeah, Diz, it's 5 grams.
Oh, that's it?
See, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. But that's a dose.
No, that
and
is a
half.
lot. That's a good amount.
Yeah. So they go in and they bomb it. And
Will you
I guess
have a tolerance? Will you have a tolerance? Like, will you? Okay, then you said long term.
No,
I haven't done mushrooms to the point of tripping in a very, very long time. I've microdosed. I've taken a little bit here to like kind of take an edge off kind of thing. But I haven't gone to hallucinations and the whole thing. And from what I understand, this is going to be like a very deep kind of soul-searching kind of moment.
Yeah, and you don't build a tolerance. You have to eat a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
Like for me, I smoke a lot, right? If I went and ate some mushrooms, I'm gonna feel it. It's not that I built a tolerance because I'm, on marijuana or whatever. It's you're gonna feel it.
Okay.
You're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 5, apparently. It's funny because I was talking to Beckles about this, that I wanted to do it, but I hadn't made the commitment to it yet. And I think he said it was his brother, said he ate 12 grams of shrooms one night. And he was just like, what did it do? Like, how did you feel? He goes, it broke my brain. I was like, this is not really the story I want to be hearing right now, my man. He's like, yeah, but that was 12. You're doing 5. You're going to be fine.
When would you start this?
It'll be in a few weeks. It's a 1-day thing. I got to fly there, spend the day. It's an entire day. And then they'll check in on you in the morning, and then I'll get on a plane home.
But you're at your own house. You're not you don't sleep over or anything, right?
What do you mean?
You say they'll check on you in the morning. Like, you made it sound like it was a hospital.
No, they'll get on the call. I'll be at a hotel. Like I'll go to a place the day of, like a place that's set up for this, and then have the whole day there. And like she's like, don't think you're going out afterwards. She's like, you're gonna go back to your hotel. You're gonna be in deep thoughts, and it's gonna be a very emotional thing. And you might do some writing. I'm like, she don't know me.
Maybe your brain will tell you want to do some
It might.
writing.
It
Maybe
might.
you write
I don't
the
know.
Great American Novel and you retire. We don't know.
The Great American Novel.
I don't know.
Right. What was the movie with The Shining? When he started writing it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
He started
yeah.
trying to write a book. Next thing you know, he went crazy and started killing people with axes.
That's more on brand, yes.
Like, I can see that being me. That one tracks. But yeah, I just, the plan is set. I got to book the tickets today.
Oh man, I can't wait for the stories when you come back.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild, I think.
When I went on that Halloween party, I think for me I did it was 8 at one time.
8 grams?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know.
That's
That night?
Yeah.
That explains the 5:20 a.m. text messages.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Right, but you were doing it for party purposes.
Yes. Yeah. Mine was just to have fun.
That's a lot, dude. Why?
It was a whole chocolate bar. And I was like,
Oh, you did the chocolates?
yeah. I was like, this
Yeah,
Halloween
that's not
party.
the same, though.
What?
One, because I've
You're
eaten a bar.
right. You're right.
I've eaten a bar before.
Yeah. Like, it's better to just go with the actual stuff. But
Right, but I've eaten a bar before.
this bar was probably one of the best bars I've ever had. Like, it ate or whatever. It felt like Ian said, like it was 12, 13.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Again,
You
you
still
saw
have
the text messages.
Do you still have a picture of the rapper? Send it to me.
Oh yeah, I could send you that.
Oh my
yeah.
God, you guys are
Send me a picture of the
100%.
rapper.
like
Yeah.
I'll
sending
give it.
drug information across state lines. How many laws are we
Yeah.
breaking here? I don't know.
Right, but that's the thing. I'm not trying to do this to have a good time. I'm just trying to do this because, they prescribed me another med, another psych med. And I'm sorry that, my buddy was trying another psych med and killed himself in his work truck just
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. So
Mushrooms
my
aren't
alarm bells are
illegal.
off.
They're not illegal.
They're not legal. There are places you can go where, they're doing this kind of work and it's legal. But, you buy a bag of mushrooms, you get pulled over with an ounce of mushrooms, you're wearing handcuffs, especially in Polk County.
I'm saying that's for cooking purposes, officer.
Yeah, okay. Let me know if that works.
I like how we had it at the ready.
I'm gonna saute these, put it over
Right.
a nice pasta. Yeah, get out of here.
You're misunderstood. These are shiitake.
Yeah.
These are some shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, so wish me luck with that.
I mean, good luck. I don't mean it sarcastically, although it sounded like it. Good luck, because that's, you're messing with your brain, but you're comfortable with it, and gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm messing with my brain in a way that's been done for, our Native Americans.
Sure, it's all natural.
Use them for ceremony, and that kind of thing, and it's around. I've never, other than somebody maybe eating mushrooms and accidentally jumping off a cliff. You're not overdosing on it.
Well, and you're going to be supervised. You said there's,
I'm in a controlled setting. Yeah.
That's.
I'm not running around a bus on a Halloween party going wee.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You say that now, but we'll see.
HJ's in the parking lot.
If this works the way I think it's going to work, it might be.
Yeah.
Not HJ's in the parking lot, but
5 a.m. text. I get it.
You can't tell you the last time. Well, my IC 5 a.m. every day, but not from the night before.
I saw 3:30 a.m. because of hot sex.
Yeah.
Woo! You gotta live once in a while, JP. You gotta
I don't know if you heard this, Monica, but nobody likes to show off. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. And Tiza wants to get you on the boat for free.
Yes, please.
Picture yourself on the Calta Cruise. Yes, that's how you win. Head to your local Walmart and find the Tiza display in the pharmacy department. Then take a selfie with Tiza and upload your photo to theboneonline.com. It's that easy. Be a selfie queen, just like Mike Calta. Tiza presents Picture Yourself on the Calta Cruise. Picture it and make it happen. It could be you. Tiza, why spit when you can swallow?
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks. Look, you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So you don't have to miss out on any of the excitement on Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, hockey fan, basketball, doesn't matter, college, pro, it doesn't matter. It always feels good to be right. Yesterday when I was playing, it was so easy because all you need to know is more or less. They had Steph Curry, more or less than 23.5. On hockey, Charlie McAvoy from Boston, it was more or less than 24.25 minutes on the ice. It's really that simple. And on Prize Picks, all you have to do, like I said, is no more or less. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Don't wait. Download the Prize Picks app today. With Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's the Hard Rock Bet, now offering insurance. Bet the Week 11 games with injury insurance. If the player you bet on exits the game in the first half due to injury, you'll get your bet back as a bonus bet. You can bet on all the NFL games, the NBA games, and of course, college football. All you need to do is get the app, Hard Rock Bet. Download it on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. One Hard Rock player last week turned a dollar parlay into a $220,000 win. Get on the Hard Rock Bet right now and start making some cash. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 833-PLAY-WISE.
Black Friday starts now at Crown Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 24 monthly pay miles a year, $59.95 to Sonic plus dealer K electronic line date expires 11/30/25.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
Music's a little all over the place today.
And you should have seen it for the last hour.
Huh?
It was Monica went wild. It was the last hour when you had to go to your doctor's appointment yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
I was playing Colby Calais. I was playing Kenny Chesney. It's all over the joint. Michael Franti for the first time since the scandal.
Oh, you mean the scandal where he was like grooming the amputee?
Yep. That's not.
That one?
That's not how it really
well, I didn't know if another scandal broke out. We just missed it. It's possible.
There was another one?
No.
I said I didn't know if maybe there was another one, but I guess it was the one where he was grooming a underage.
Yep.
Amputee.
She was 19.
Yeah, but when it started, we don't know.
That's true.
Yeah. Did you guys see the story about this? People have balls, man. She's a content creator on TikTok, She goes by T-Time, Teatyme. Her real name is Tynesha. And she was addressing viewers on the app while driving. She's is right out, a little bit out of Chicago, about an hour away from Chicago, like the suburbs, whatever it is. And she was driving, and she's talking to TikTok, to the camera, and she says they heard a sickening thud on the camera. They heard a sickening thud, and then she started screaming, F, 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 I just hit somebody. There's a kid in the back of the car. Now, this woman is 43. She's not a teenager. She's not a kid. She's 43, right? She's driving with a kid in the car. The kid repeatedly is asking, what was that? What was that? And then she realized that she hit somebody and killed him. Ooh. Killed the guy. Then she goes on TikTok asking people to send her money so she could take some mental time off.
What?
I'm not even kidding. She's the family, this guy's 59 years old, he's gone. The family is talking about it. He was a great friend, nicest guy he's ever known, played a great role in finding humor when humor is needed. He was great. We all loved having him around. So they're playing it up. Obviously, there's, once the morning, not even morning, but I'm sure the ambulance chases are already knocking on their door. Wow. But as the man's devastated family tries to pick up the pieces, she emerged on social media to solicit donations. Quote, my Cash App up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. She goes, I don't like asking y'all for S, but if y'all find it in y'all's heart and y'all want to support, my Cash App is right there. If y'all want to pour something in, y'all are more than welcome to do that. And she said, I will be okay. I'm taking things one day at a time. I'm good, you guys. But, the Cash App is there if you want to be, if you want to help out. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know how you walk with balls that big.
I don't think her perspective is way different than.
You think? And again, like, if you would have told me this was a 20-something, it would just be, I feel like it would kind of be par for the course. Like we've done stories like they just don't, there's no responsibility. There's no.
Yeah, but I feel like technology and namely TikTok has really closed that gap. In other words, I don't attribute stuff like that to just kids anymore because they're not the only ones on TikTok. And this is case in point, but she's not the only one who does things that maybe other people might not their age. And so I really think it's that gap of that's something a kid would do is really closing.
Well, you know what? The driving and TikTok, the asking for money, I don't expect from a 40-something.
You can ask all day long. If nobody contributes. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know if...
What's she at?
The internet's the couple quotes. Cash App, after mowing over somebody's grandpa, you're crazy. Another one said, wow, despicable. She's got zero remorse.
She should have got Monica to be in charge of it. She would have got at least 800.
No, that's
at least.
Right.
I didn't put my Cash App out
You
there.
say, I know I just killed somebody's grandpa, but it is my birthday, here's my Cash App.
Need some White Claws.
No kidding.
Very nice to have everybody. Thank you.
Now it says TikTok, I guess, prohibits live streaming while driving, but there's a get around by using, I guess the app has a green screen feature. So she was using the green screen feature, and she was doing it while she was driving. And yeah,
I was a voyeur on TikTok for years, and I just literally maybe starting 2-3 months ago started posting random stupids. And listen, it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, what's the difference between what you're putting on TikTok and what you're putting on stories or whatever?
For me, I don't know about everybody else, but like for me, my posts are like more
USF or Bills.
No, more like so. The one I lastly did, which was a couple weeks ago, was like they have stuff already set up for me and for everybody to do. So like I clicked on this one thing and it was like it'll shuffle things and say these are the 3 things you should do. And so there's music in the background and then 3 random cards flip over. It just stupid nonsense, and they design it. So I'm like, oh, that's all I got to do is push this button? Okay. And I did it. It said something like, ditch stupid friends, and it just said some stuff. Buy a house or something. It's silliness. It's just, to me, it's silliness. When I'm on my stories on Instagram, it's usually for like a point. Not that it's an important point, but I usually have a
yeah, you got to hold that White Claw the right way. You don't want to turn it upside down and accidentally spill it on the floor.
What am I, a rookie? I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't get it.
And you don't TikTok at all anymore.
I don't even have it.
Yeah, that's frustrating because when I want to send you or Gareth something, because Gareth doesn't have it either, then you don't get the TikTok.
No. But I can't. Well, if you send it to me in my DMs on Instagram or on Facebook, I can open it when I'm on my laptop. I can't open it from my phone because it keeps asking for the app.
Oh.
Yes.
But I could open it on my laptop, no problem. I
but
can
not
open
via
it
text. Okay, because I'll usually
open
try.
Oh. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could text it. Well, you can't because I don't. On my laptop is a Mac, so if it's coming from an Apple, I can text from my computer. But your Android stuff doesn't come through.
My awesome Android, my phenomenal.
Sure,
Android.
it is.
Yeah.
These people I'm sitting here. I'm shaking my head. I'm like, what is that? That kid in the car, the kid that was in the back of the car. She's got to live with the fact that her mother ran somebody over and didn't even. I mean, she flinched because she said, OF, I just hit somebody. But at the same time, it's like, yikes. And speaking of driving and doing things the wrong way, not that I'm one to talk here, but I saw the story about the woman that was rushing to get pizza doing 107 miles an hour. And then I found out she called into Drew's show yesterday. I didn't hear it.
Well, no, I don't even know. It was yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. But I happened to be listening, walking my cat. And Drew was talking about the law. I think we brought it up here once before that when they just passed it, which was the super speeder law, which anything over 100 because of the Ybor incident. They were talking about the Ybor incident and how he was going to get, because he was going over 100. And if you go over 100, you get a ticket, and you go to jail. So they were talking about that, and then someone, I don't know if it was Drew or Mo, said, "Oh, what about the chick who was going over 100 to get the pizza?" And so they kind of randomly brought it up. And then next thing you know, the girl called in. She's like, "It's me." And by the way, she swore twice. And I'm like, and he's like, "Please stop swearing." Like, But she regretted nothing.
Yeah. That's my point. That's why when things like this happen, I immediately go young because they just have no, it's like, I don't know, in the sense of entitlement, there's just no accountability.
I feel like it's more for
There's no
me.
accountability, man. It's crazy.
But I don't think I think the way it works now is the line between reality and not reality. Holding this phone up to my, and starting record on a. It doesn't feel real, and it is. It's clearly real. It's going to live on the internet forever and all of that. But I think that line has blurred so badly that reality doesn't feel as heavy.
Well, they know that they record something on there, and there's a chance that could be it. That could be the thing that puts them over, and
So
now I'm a
it's
celebrity.
good.
Yeah.
And
so they don't care. They just
right, but I'm talking accountability. I'm talking about like this girl that was doing 107 to get pizza, who's Monica said no remorse. I find that
no regrets. I said I don't know about her remorse.
Oh, she said no regrets, no remorse.
But also,
it's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
But also, I think she would do it again. I don't know if she feels bad or not. But here's the thing: she did take accountability. She physically called up and said, "Hey, that was me. That was me." And again, to Garrett's point, and what I'm trying to say is the lines are blurred. Is she wasn't taking into account that this was probably a court case. She probably shouldn't be on the air talking about. But she did take accountability. But she's not fully comprehending.
Not if she said she's got no regrets. That's not accountability. Accountability is like, I'm going to have to go to court and I'm going to have to, I'm going to deal with whatever they have to give me and I'm not going to do it again. Like, that's accountability.
I apologize if I was not quoting her. I'm basing my thoughts about her having no regrets based on the conversation, how she was laughing about it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't hear her say the words, "I have no regrets." I didn't hear her say that. I'm saying that was the vibe I got from the way she was talking, that she was, giggling and laughing and it was funny and how good they are and all of this. So again, I think the accountability for me is saying not trying to deflect and dodge and blah blah blah. She just said, "Yep, that was me."
She owned it. Yeah,
Yeah, she owned it. And to me, that's accountability. But I think
Well, she owned it because but again, to me, see, I'm taking it a different way. She did it because she wanted attention. You know what I'm saying? That's not accountability. That's I want more attention. Like, yes, this was in the news, but now the guys on the radio are talking about it. I'm going to chime in and get more attention.
Well, I think it's like 50-50. I think you are right, but I think at the same time she's like, well, let me at least get my version of the story out there, where it's like, this is why I did it. Not a great reason, but I think she even said she was even going 107.
Yeah. So. Which, by the way, again, if there's a court case here, not the smartest thing to do is go on the radio.
That's immediately what I thought. It's like, it's the same way Dom's like, hey, Dizzy, don't say anything about everything. And then immediately went on Mike's podcast and was like, hey, listen, did we get in trouble? Yes. Here's what I did. Yeah. And Dom was probably like, oh, my God, how do I represent this guy?
All right. Well, so that happened. I don't know, man. All right. It's JP with Monica.
Say it, JP. Kids these days. All these kids these days.
It wasn't it. Well, the driver was the pizza was a kid. This is 43, man. I can't even blame it on kids.
Yeah, you're right.
It's JP with Monica Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
You want that to go to the DM.
You want them to see it.
Yeah.
You're hoping to get attention.
Yeah. No, like Amber Rose, I never expected her to respond to me, and I just was like,
Autobot.
Anyway, Holly Saunders, any of those chicks that I had, Nicole Laurel, who's never said anything to me. Oh, these super hot girls.
You sure do know a lot of names.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back in Tampa for 2 spectacular shows on Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena.
Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Here's the deal. Your AC might not be the only problem. Leaky, outdated, or clogged ductwork is costing you comfort and money. That's why Superheat and Air and Plumbing looks at the whole picture. They replace old systems, clean your ducts with RotoBrush Tech, sanitize them with BioFresh fogging, and even re-engineer your duct system for balanced airflow. Right now, get $1,500 off a new duct system with 0 down and 0% APR for 18 months on new HVAC installs. Local, honest, and fast. Superheat and Air and Plumbing, get it done right. Give them a call today at 813-618-5818 or find them online at superheatandair.com. And we know when it comes to AC, there's a lot of companies to look at, but trust the people that I trust to come in my home and have for the last 10 years. Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Find them online at superheatandair.com or give them a call anytime at 813-618-5818. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies. It's Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Tell Mike Calta sent you.
When's the last time you shopped your insurance rates for your home or business? Let the experts at Italiano do it for you with a free annual insurance checkup. They represent many companies and can find the ones that fit you best. Home, auto, business, life. Call Italiano today. Don't overpay your premiums. Italiano does personal evaluations, which are the perfect coverage solution for your business. And they offer protection for every size business. It's tailor-made business insurance. ItalianoInsurance.com.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
St. Pete, Reggae Rise Up is back. March 12th through 15th with a massive lineup. And tickets are on sale now at reggaeriseup.com. Slightly Stupid, Revolution, Sublime, Iration, Cypress Hill, and so many more, along with The Water at Vinoy Park, March 12th through the 15th. Reggae Rise Up is back. Tickets on sale now at reggaeriseup.com.
The pouch that's sweeping the nation. John Senning here for Tiza Energy. If you've been sleeping under a rock, you might not know about the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. If you're trying to stop vaping, dipping, smoking, you got a jaw full of chaw all the time, leave it in the past and go with Tiza. This pouch is filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine that are going to have you focused and alert all day. I love popping in a Bangin' Black Cherry right before the show. It gives me that focused energy I'm really craving. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store and check out the store locator. Tiza now available in Walmarts across the state, as well as 7-Elevens, Liquor Depot locations, and much more. You can even stock up on Amazon. Subscribe and save so you got a box of Tiza at your door every single week. Tiza Energy, why spit when you can swallow?
Every time I turn around, my friends at Pure Talk give me one more reason to feel good about switching. This month, for instance, they're supporting Canines for Warriors, a terrific organization that trains rescue dogs and then pairs them up with combat veterans struggling with PTSD. The result? They're saving lives on both ends of the leash. This is why I switched to Pure Talk. I like being in business with an American wireless company who shares my values. Yeah, I appreciate unlimited talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $25 a month, and I bet you will too. But I think you'll really appreciate doing business with a company who gives back to the men and women who volunteered to defend our country. Just dial pound 250, say micro. With Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team, you can switch in as little as 10 minutes. Again, dial pound 250, say micro, to switch to an American wireless company who actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
JP, hour number 2, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a few minutes. Monica, I need to check your hatred at the door for a second.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, Gronk just retired. He did like one of those one-day contract things, right? And retired as a Patriot. I don't understand the importance of it. And here's why. So with baseball, right? With baseball, you go in and they ask you or they don't even ask you. Sometimes they'll let you be a participant, but a lot of times they'll tell you you're going in as a Devil Ray, or you're going in as a Yankee, or you're going in as a Cardinal, whatever it is. Sometimes they get the choice, depending, right? Like Mike Piazza, I think he had the choice between going in as a Dodger or a Met, and I don't even know what he chose, but and you're wearing the hat and there's a whole thing, and I get it. But when you go into the NFL Hall of Fame, it's just your bust with that year's class. So what is the importance of these one-day contracts and retiring as an ex? It doesn't like, if you don't do it, it's not erasing everything you did for the franchise. Am I making sense? Or am I crazy? Am I missing something?
I don't know about, like, you'd have players might obviously have that. Maybe that's where his heart is, and that's where he obviously spent a lot of time there. But as a fan, I don't want. Who was it? It was Darryl Talley who went to the Commanders, Redskins at the time. You're a Buffalo Bill, damn it. And when you retire, that's what it like. I don't want to see you retiring as that. It just, as a fan, I know where my heart is, but I don't know about the players.
So this one-day contract is more for the fans, is what you're saying?
I don't know. I mean,
than it is for...
maybe it is for the player too. Maybe the player feels like the fans do.
Because I'm thinking to myself, even if he doesn't sign that one-day contract, the career is over. He already did what he did and had all the success that he had with the Pats. They're still going to put, there's a good, maybe put the statue, right next to Brady, at the stadium or something. I don't know, man. I just don't understand it. Listen,
I cannot have you. To me, it's everything. I would have been. Thurman Thomas went to the Dolphins. Like, that was his last team. Is he going to retire as a Dolphin? That's like no way. No way.
You're retiring, but it's not like it doesn't change what you did for your other teams.
Yeah,
your career's over. You're retiring. If all of a sudden, next year, our station on Long Island, WBAB, decides to not extend our contract, right? And I go somewhere else. Maybe it's full-time at the Bone. It's, just doing the Bone for the rest of my career. Doesn't undo the 20-some-odd years I did at mornings at BAB and that success.
It's disrespectful to what you just did. Like, if you signed with Z100 and you worked there 2 years and then they're like, okay, well, now I'm going to retire. Okay, well, thanks for all your work. And Z100 does this whole thing and everything. You're totally ignoring all your fans and everybody that listened to you for 25-plus years and just blowing them off and taking part of the Z100 stuff. No, I need you to acknowledge.
But they fired me. Do you know what I'm saying? In that situation, if they decided to not, if Long Island decided to not renew the contract, I have to go out and make money and earn a living.
That's between you and the company. The fans don't give a crap about any of that. They just know they listen to you for 25-plus mornings.
Right.
And it's disrespectful to them if you don't acknowledge it.
If it's at Z100, they still can. They can still.
I'm saying, I just picked that. I'm saying like a music station or, because it's music to music, not talk. I'm just saying, like, if you went to, whatever, and Fort Madison, Iowa, KBKB, and you were retired as that, like, what? That's so rude.
I think I like when they do the one-day contracts and kind of retire with that team, like across any sport. Like Vince Carter, he was a Toronto Raptor as long as I can remember. Then he went Brooklyn, and I think he went to like Atlanta. He signed with a Toronto one-day thing and then retired a Raptor. I like that because it's like that's kind of what we remember you from. And some of them feel like they owe it to the city. It's like, all right, I did leave, whether I was traded or forced a hand, but like this is still home for me. This was my team, so I would like to retire with this team. I think Gronk's the same way. He came to Tampa, he loved it, won a Super Bowl, but he goes, but I did everything with New England, so it's only right to retire with that team.
It just feels.
Then why does it take years to happen?
What do you mean?
Why does it take years to happen? He's been, not playing for 2 or 3 years already.
Oh, that part I don't know. I'm sure there's something to it where it's like maybe, there's other people retiring. He knows that year and he doesn't want to get in the way of it. Or maybe he was like, no one's retiring this year. This is the year they're all going to talk about me because I'm retiring with this team now.
I tell you, man, I feel certain, a kind of certainty with this. I don't see Aaron Rodgers going back and signing a 1-year deal with the Packers. Not the way he felt like he was treated. He's a little bit of a diva anyway. But I don't think I did what's McCall do it? Did Brett Favre do it?
I would think so.
And he went to the enemy. Forget the Jets. He went to Minnesota. And took him to an NFC Championship game.
I don't know. Doesn't really
now, let me ask you a question. Do they put, or have they put, Gronk and Brady in the Ring of Honor at Ray J?
No, they don't belong. They were just
not long enough.
They don't belong.
Like
there.
why? Because they got the Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls do the Bucs have? They got one of them.
So what? But they paid for it, and he's not a real. It was all
Bucks players. We shouldn't be like, oh, they got locked to that team. That's only that team. No, bring them over if you want to.
Monica wants everybody to be drafted by that team.
Yes.
And they're only allowed to have success in that spot.
Yes, like they went to go to Wyoming to get Josh Allen to build. Like that's the hard work, not the okay, you're here for a couple of years. Cool, that's cool. That's just not that's not how I like it at all.
I'm a Miami Heat fan. I was happy, even though I cheered against him all the time because he was the GOAT at the time, LeBron James. When he came to Miami, he is now part of our organization. I love that. He wanted some chips. Why would we get mad at organizations making moves, big threes,
You don't belong
Tom
here.
Brady's?
You're not our people. Get out of here.
Yeah, but they get
your kind's not wanted around here.
Everything's about money, and especially in leagues with salary caps and stuff like that. If a running back is not going to get paid, or the team that he gave his first, say, 6-7 years with isn't going to give him what he feels he's due, and somebody else is. I mean,
and I think that's probably a majority of why I don't like it, because it is all about money. To me, it's not about money. It's about that player invested in that team because he wants to be there, and the community wants him there, and it's just hard work, and that's.
You think Philly wanted Mike Vick when he got there? No. You don't remember those protests? Well, it was funny.
And he turned it around.
And I said it when it happened. I go, everybody's protesting. They're all pitching a bitch until he throws that first touchdown pass. And they'd be like, that boy's good.
Yeah.
That boy got talent.
They started struggling. And then when he started playing more, they were winning games. So
yeah. So,
but I don't think Tom Brady and them would retire here. They're going to retire in New England.
Yeah, well, they already did. Gronk already did.
Hall of Fame. They're going to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think they would ever.
Right, but in football, you don't go in Hall of Fame you go in as it's the bust.
Yeah.
And I believe it's the bust and the draft class.
Yeah.
I believe. I could be wrong about that.
Stupid.
But then there was another
I'm gonna go kick
football.
that bus.
Did you see this kid from the Broncos, by the way, while we're on the subject of football?
Bo Nix or something? Who are you talking about?
No, this kid, his name is Alex Singleton. He's a linebacker. He went for a random drug test.
Oh, I saw that.
He didn't fail the drug test, but he found out he had cancer.
Oh.
Then goes out and plays the game.
What kind of cancer do they say?
It says most of his Broncos teammates didn't know about it until a Monday morning team meeting. It was then that they found out that Singleton had surgery on Friday to have a cancerous tumor revert from his nuts.
Oh, testicular.
So he had testicular cancer.
Ooh.
But I mean, he can't do anything until it's removed, so might as well just play.
He had the drug test.
Right.
Found out he had cancer, then played in the game. Yeah, but you think you can get that kind of news and your mind is in it?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's more. I mean, I don't know, but is it like I'm living my life? I'm going to go out and play my hardest because
I think it's the distraction. The same way Chadwick Boseman, remember? None of us knew he had that.
Yeah.
His closest friends and coworkers didn't really know, but he was working. He was filming because it was probably a distraction. You're probably like, let me occupy my mind because a sitting mind's not good. Let me just go out there and do what I love. Yeah. He loves football. The other guy loved, acting.
Right.
Drew went through it. We knew, but he was doing radio as much as he could still. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. I just don't know if I'd be able to find out on Saturday and then be able to give NFL level effort the next day. I don't know if
you can.
You go straight to
maybe
Tuesday and
it's the same way where you're having a bad day. Mike goes on and you're locked in.
That's true.
It's like when I was in my darkest moments, I would drive over the bridge almost crying with how I felt. That mic turned on and it's like, forget all of that distraction.
Yeah.
This is what you love to do. Turn it on.
I guess that's a good point because I was the same way when I was going through my dark days, darker days 20-something years ago.
We're very fortunate to have a job, and a lot of people are in a bad mood. They come to their job and it makes them in a worse mood, or they're all. We're fortunate that this is our happy place and it can actually turn our mood around. And it is it's a good distraction, not an angry distraction.
Yeah. So this dude went and had surgery. Now I wonder if he has to go through all that same stuff now that Drew went through. All of the radiation and the chemo and all that kind of stuff.
A long journey.
100%. He's an NFL guy. They probably we got everything, and they didn't. And they're like, oh, never mind, you got to come back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible. it says, I wrestled with sharing such personal information publicly, he said. But the fact is, if it helps one person, this is why I talk about stuff on the air all the time. If it helps one person decide to pay closer attention to their body, then it is well worth it. Early detection and regular screening save lives and can save loved ones from a lot of grief. This guy just went for his random drug test.
That's the thing, and it's random. So what if they would have not done it and his random drug test was in 3 months from now? Would he have been in the next stage? And oh my God, it's just too much.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's
It says
too
the NFL mandated random drug test revealed elevated levels of the hormone human chorionic gonadotropin in his system. Since he wasn't taking HCG, he visited a urologist right after to find out what was happening. After a couple tests, including a CT scan and ultrasounds, they found out he had testicular cancer. It says, thankfully, we believe the cancer was caught early and with a great prognosis for me and my family. While we are still awaiting some additional test results, I fully expect to return to the field in the coming weeks. Okay.
I'm here for it. Good,
Yeah, dude.
It's about, half part of it's about the mentality, and Drew will tell you that. So you got to keep thinking that way,
What was that dude? Who was the dude on, I forget his name. The guy from Buffalo, the one that got hit in the chest and
Damar Hamlin?
Stopped his heart.
Damar
Hamlin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these stories, man. These guys are gladiators, dude.
I mean, and again, that we're talking NFL. This guy's, I think you said Cleveland and Damar's on Buffalo.
This guy's in Denver.
I'm sorry. But they, college and before high school to get into college football, it just all of
It's your whole life.
Yeah.
You
Really
put your whole
is.
life into it. And then all of a sudden, I guess you got to fight for what you love, right? All right. Well, good luck to that dude.
Yeah.
His name is Alex Singleton. So if you're those praying people, give me your thoughts. All right. Bad segue. Dead guy in the envelope.
Don't like that at all. Not Alex Singleton at all. The answer is not. It's not Alex Singleton.
Right. Dead Guy brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get a guaranteed offer on your home today at markspain.com. Jesus. Who touches?
Punch people. You should punch them.
Are people messing with your stuff over there?
Yes.
You should punch them, but
yes.
also get it on TikTok.
What?
On the video?
Yeah.
No problem.
Social medias, please.
All right. So a guy we have today is a dude from music. Did a little bit of acting. Did a lot of some voiceover stuff. But you know him from music. He is in a Hall of Fame, he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
We'll start with that.
All right. Was this gentleman a singer?
Sure. Diz.
Did he play for the No, I'm just kidding. Did he play an instrument?
No.
Okay.
No instrument. No instrument, all right? So you got a guy. You got a guy you know from music. I'll give you a little bit more. He's a platinum artist, but without a lot of hits, though. He also did some acting and some voiceover stuff in movies and television. And he was definitely a vocalist and not somebody who played an instrument. He's also a producer, songwriter, the whole deal. You know, that kind of stuff. All right. So now all you got to do is ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you'll hear that. You get to ask another question. If you get a no, you'll hear that. We'll move on to the next caller. We'll put all the clues together. And that's how you play and win Dead Guy in the Envelope. One more time, 800-771-1025 for Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Transform your backyard with a black aluminum fence from Fence Outlet. For only $125 a month, that's less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot aluminum fence that turns any yard into your own oasis. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Get ready for 2026 with the right health coverage. Open enrollment period is here, and our Florida Blue agents are ready to help you find a plan that fits your family's needs and budget. Don't miss out. Call 1-866-531-8473 today. Open enrollment period ends January 15th. Call us today at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Galvin here, and I have something you're going to want to hear. Badger Bob Services is now in Tampa Bay. Badger Bob's offers cooling and heating repair, replacement, service, and maintenance. They also do plumbing, water heater installation, repair, and service. Badger Bob Services is the way to go. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. And get this, they guarantee next day installation on cooling systems, or they're going to pay you $250. And with over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. And Badger Bob's is always hiring. Are you an experienced HVAC technician, plumber, electrician, or customer service rep? Well, if you want competitive pay, a chance to work with people who love what they do, 401k match, and great benefits, just visit badgerbobs.com/careers. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but they're serious about service. Badger Bob's Service is now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Shop everything under the sun this Black Friday.
Drive a new Tacoma for $179 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Plus,
you're only 2 clicks away from our best price.
Click the button on our site to unlock our best price instantly. So visit Sun Toyota of Newport Richey today.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
It's the Hard Rock Bet, now offering insurance. Bet the Week 11 games with injury insurance. If the player you bet on exits the game in the first half due to injury, you'll get your bet back as a bonus bet. You can bet on all the NFL games, the NBA games, and, of course, college football. All you need to do is get the app, Hard Rock Bet. Download it on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. One Hard Rock player last week turned a dollar parlay into a $220,000 win. Get on the Hard Rock Bet right now and start making some cash. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 833-PLAY-WISE.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Truck Miss is going on now at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you're in the market for a new truck, go see my buddy Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Black Friday sales event, get 0% APR financing for 60 months and no payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock for well-qualified buyers. If you've been waiting for the time to buy a new truck, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com. Do let them know that John Setting sent you.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope. Your clues so far. You have a guy you know from music. First, he's a platinum selling artist, but didn't really have a lot of hits. He's in a Hall of Fame, but not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was a vocalist. I forgot what Diz asked me, but the answer was no.
Did he play an instrument?
Yeah, that's right. He did not play an instrument. He definitely did some TV, some movies, some voiceover stuff, but the music is going to be what gets you there. All right, 800-771-1025. Zach's on line 1. You're the first one in. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, did he die in 2024?
No. Nope. Jim, line 2.
Yeah, did he have a TV show?
He was on one, yeah. Couple.
Is it Burl Az?
No. Nope. Stop that. Wrong one. Let's go with Mitch, line 5.
Yeah, was he known to play funk?
No. Al on line 4.
Hey, Rush rules.
Sure do.
Yeah, it does.
Did he die in the last 20 years?
Yes.
Was he a hip-hop artist?
Yes.
Nice.
Was it MCA?
No.
That's why you said vocalist. That when I said, you said, got it.
Frank, line 3.
He took my question. I was going to ask, is he a rapper?
Okay.
Did he have a distinct voice?
Sure. I think most of them do, right?
Was it Tone Loc?
No.
Is he dead?
I don't think he's dead.
Oh, my God. I'm just listening to Wild Thing the other day.
I saw it. You know, it's funny. I was in Disney back when I was doing programming, and I got flown to Orlando to go see, I think the band was like Seven Mary 3 or something like that, at the Planet Hollywood in Orlando. And I brought a buddy of mine, and we start walking around like that. What was used to be downtown Disney, now it's called Disney Springs or whatever the hell it was. And they're setting up a stage, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder who's playing. Next thing you know, it's Tone Loc.
Shut up. Did you stay? You got to see it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's awesome.
He only did a few songs, but, you know.
He only has a few songs.
The last one I expected to see at, showing up at Disney Springs, jumping on the mic. I thought it was going to be some Disney kid, doing a couple of songs. And
the next thing you're singing, next thing you know, she was on my jock. So I said, what the heck?
Exactly. Funky Cold Medina busted out. I was like, I'm not leaving. Frank, line 1. Go ahead, buddy.
Did he have a song called "You Say She's Just a Friend" or "He's Just a Friend"?
Oh, baby.
Yes.
Is it Biz Markie?
Biz Markie is the dead guy in the envelope. Congratulations. I didn't think we were going to get to that soon. You're a good man. Pretty good at the game. All right, your choice. I got passes for the Calta tailgate party, which, by the way, that's a good time, man. That is a good time. That's for the game on November 30th. Or I have Trans-Siberian Orchestra, or I have Monster Jam, or I have Reggae Rise Up, or I have Bret Michaels with Tesla. Which would you like?
I'd like to do the tailgate.
All right, man. You got a pair of passes for the Mike Calta tailgate party Sunday, November 30th from 10 to 1. All winners and guests must be 21 years or older. Congratulations. You got it. Biz Markie is the dead guy in the envelope. Right?
Got what I need.
Is that in there? Do we have it? There we go. Let's see.
Spotify. It's right there.
Hold on. I don't have Spotify. I have this. And it's coming up tonight. Whatever.
I wish I would have known. I would have worn my Biz Markie mask.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Moose, who I don't know if you've ever met, but he used to work with Mike Calta and them. He used to be the EP.
Didn't I introduce you on purpose because
yeah, he was at Hooters. You met him. Yeah. He has a printing thing. He made me randomly sent me a Biz Markie mask to put on.
Thank you, Monica.
I got you.
My situation.
I was talking to this girl from the U.S. Navy.
This is 1989, man.
Quality, 1989.
You know what's funny about this song? You had kids, so I was either in 11th grade or I was a senior. And you can, depending on when in 1989 it came out, the kids could be wearing Judas Priest shirts, Metallica shirts, man, whatever it was. All singing you.
Yeah.
It transcended all genres. It was what everybody loved to hear at the time.
On the cruise, I was in the casino and I had a little speaker and I put this song on. As soon as the chorus came on, whole casino's singing it.
How do you
Just
not?
like you said.
Yep.
Just like, it doesn't matter what you like in music.
Right.
Everyone loves this song.
You know it. You love it. You got to sing it. There it is.
You
got what I need, but you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend.
Oh, baby, you. Bop. Look at everybody smiling.
He's just a friend.
This is another one of those songs. This ain't on and you're like in a bad mood.
No.
Can't be.
JP, do you dance to this? Do you at least?
Oh, you got to at least bop to this.
Come on, head moving.
How's that?
Yeah.
Nah, it's good. I like it. He was a Long Island guy, turns out.
Get out.
Yeah. So the Hall of Fame he's in.
out.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame that he's in was a stretch. It was the Long Island Music and Entertainment Hall of Fame. They actually shut down Main Street in a town and had his funeral at a place called the Patchogue Theater. It's like kind of like a Mahaffey Theater kind of thing. 1,000-seater, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they had they shut down the whole thing for this guy.
I mean,
he's lovable.
rightfully so. You can't deny this man.
No, you can't.
I didn't know he's from Long. Why? Everybody's from Long Island. Like there are more people than I realized that are got their start in Long Island.
Yeah, this Poison Sand breeds talent. That's for sure.
It's true. There's a lot of...
It breeds breast cancer and talent.
Oh.
It's the truth.
Debbie Gibson's from Long Island.
Yep, sure is. No, Tiffany wasn't. She was, though. And Taylor Dane's from Long Island.
Oh, get out. I love her.
And Billy Joel.
Yes.
And most of Twisted Sister. And...
Busta Rhymes?
Was he?
I mean, he might have been
LL.
born somewhere.
LL Cool J is a Long Island guy.
Oh, really? I thought he was Brooklyn.
All the Baldwin brothers. No, he would claim Queens, but he grew up in the town next to me. Remember when I told you my friend saw him at a Bennigan's and was walking out with his girl? My buddy Chris is like, "Yo, later, L."
Bennigan's, yeah, that's right.
Like, what?
It's not as tough as maybe Queens or Brooklyn, right? Is that why?
No, not really. So he claimed Queens, but I think he went in his defense. He went kind of back and forth. This guy was on what was it? He was like all of a sudden my kids were little. He was doing Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but he was on Yo Gabba Gabba. I'm like, what is happening here? How did this? He was on Blackish for a while. He was in Men in Black 2.
I like to see.
Yeah. He was a rapping alien.
Yeah, worked at the post office.
I like to see the voiceover work. Some of these people that weren't decades long famous people, but they still got a voice or they still had a song or two, and then get this voice work like with cartoons or stuff. I like to see that.
Yeah.
Good for them.
God, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list of all the rappers from Long Island. There's a lot.
EPMD. EPMD was from Long Island.
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy was from Freeport.
Whoa,
yeah.
I didn't know
Busta,
that.
like I said. Method Man was born there and stuff. You got a
I
lot.
thought he was Staten
What's going
Island.
on with
Well, it says he was born on Long Island, lived in Staten Island.
Okay.
So.
What's going on with Long Island up there?
Did you ever see the MTV Cribs with which was the dude from Wu-Tang?
No, but
Redman.
No, not Wu-Tang, but yes, Redman.
No, it was Wu-Tang. It was Redman was in Wu-Tang, wasn't he?
He was never in Wu-Tang.
Okay, it was. I thought he was. But Redman did the MTV Cribs, and he was living in like a dump apartment in Staten Island, and they wanted him to rent this big house. But he was like, no. You guys want to do a Cribs at my house? You come into my crib. Meanwhile, he's stepping over people sleeping on the floor. There's piles of garbage and
the doorbell. You had to put the wires together to ring it.
Yeah. I thought maybe because he did so much stuff with Method Man, I thought he was in Wu-Tang.
No, yeah, he wasn't part of them.
I did not know that. Did he have a big solo career?
Yeah.
Big enough?
I mean, he was like, part, like, he would, I guess, tour with Wu-Tang, but, like, as a separate artist, not part of Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he was in, what, How High with Method Man?
Yeah, it was a great movie, man. Great movie.
You don't think
Study
you're
high, take the test high, get high scores.
You don't think selling it as great is maybe overselling a little bit? No?
What? You didn't like How High? I thought that movie was great.
Good. I thought it was good.
For smoker movies, I think it's top 5.
And you guys are going to say how high enough. I'm going to think, how high? Real high, because I'm just so fly.
Is that TLC?
No, that was the backwards pants wearing.
Crisscross.
Oh,
yeah,
crisscross. They're going to make you jump. The Daddy Mac will make you.
Jump.
You know, where does your... It just blows my mind.
My musical appreciation knows no bounds.
I understand that, but what I don't understand, and I'm happy, and that's awesome that you're not closed off to stupid rap. I love that, but what I don't understand...
I was when I was a kid. Until...
Really?
You want to know? I was definitely closed off when I was a kid until, like, NWA, Big Daddy Kane...
But that's my question. How do you even, if you were so closed off, how do you even know about Crisscross or NWA? Yeah. Like, how does that get through your world?
Your era in the beginning of mine, like the 90s to the 2010 was like some of the best rap.
MTV, yeah, MTV. Really, you had no choice. You couldn't get around it.
Oh, and so you were watching it, and instead of turning the TV off, you're like, oh, let me check this out.
So in the beginning of MTV, it was a lot of like new wave. So you had the Duran Durans all over the place. You kind of had the Police all over the place. And then you had the hard rock and heavy metal. Yeah, Def Leppard was clearly all over the place. And Poison. And then all of a sudden, hip-hop started coming in. And then when it did, it was everywhere.
Yeah,
it was
country
everywhere
right now.
And it was all over the place. Yeah, but MTV, is gone now. But you came home from, I came home from school every day. What did I do? I watched MTV. I put on MTV.
Before, we all did. We all
that was it.
Did.
Yeah.
And they had the countdown.
My era is when the music videos and all that stuff was starting to die down, and they had all the TV shows, the Room Raiders and all that stuff. Yeah, and they were doing that.
We had the music videos.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I used to be able to call in with it was before it was TRL. There was another request show. Before it was Total Request Live with Carson Daly. There was like another request show. I forgot what it was, but it was a junior high school.
I don't remember.
But I remember I called in to get one on there.
Did you? And were you on air?
I don't think so.
I'd like to hear John Crisscross.
No, one hadn't come out from Metallica yet. I probably would have went for that.
Am I the only one who watched Dance Party USA on USA?
Was it called Dial MTV? Was that
Dial MTV? That was the one.
I don't remember that.
There you go. Dance Party USA. My friend's sister Janine was on it.
Shut
My friend
up.
Anthony, she went on.
Pretty cool.
She went on and did that show.
I wanted to be one of the regular dancers so bad. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was like that's what I would race home and turn on the TV to watch Dance Party. Kelly Ripa.
That's like me wanting to get on the Soul Train when I was a kid. I was like, man, I wish I was around for this era. And
I wanted to get on Soul Train too. I thought I would be great at it.
Would you have danced in the Soul Train line?
Dude, I would have went through the line.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would have went through the line like I was doing the touchdown dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in that from the Icky Shuffle commercial. Yeah. I'm gonna get some cold cuts today.
Cold cuts today.
You know? That stuff was the best.
It really was.
MTV was so great at that time. It was like the right thing at the right time.
Turn on if you have MTV Classic, they have Rock Block. They have Rock Block out. Like it'll be like 3 or 4 hours of rock, and then they have 90s and 80s, and they have all but it's all videos. There's nothing but videos.
Yeah.
There's not even a middle in between. Introducing them. It's just straight video after video.
And then YouTube came along.
Yeah, killed
it.
And
MTV was like, so how can we reinvent road rules?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'll watch it every time.
I know you will. What if we made the road rulers go up against the real worlders?
I'm in.
In challenges.
In mud wrestling competitions in the desert. What if we throw in a crocodile to make it really interesting?
Done and done.
All right, it's JP with Monica Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
I tell you the truth. Twisted like a
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. The Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands is back.
It's the Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands final competition. It all leads up to Wednesday, November 19th at 6:30 inside the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
Yep, you can join me, I'm Drew Garabo, and he's John Senning, and 4 bands will battle it out on stage for a chance to win the grand prize of an opening slot on an upcoming show and their music being showcased on the radio.
And the event is completely free. All you need to do is head to theboneonline.com for more info, and we'll see you live November 19th at Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
From the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
A cat named Mo, and you know I like guns. Guns like me, and I'm not talking about my arms. I'm talking about the kind of guns you get at All-American Gunslingers on US 19 North in Newport Richey, giving you a tax-free holiday, no taxes on firearms and firearm-related products with a 60-day layaway on all firearms. If they don't have the firearm you're looking for, they can always special order it. Go to AAGunslingers.com. All-American Gunslingers, your rights, guns, your safety, guns, your freedom, guns, America, bang, bang!
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Shop everything under the sun this Black Friday.
Drive a new Tacoma for $179 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Plus,
You're only 2 clicks away from our best price.
click the button on our site to unlock our best price instantly. So visit Sun Toyota of Newport Richey today.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
We make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Hey folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something, right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? That's like waiting for gas to hit $1.25. Sure, it might happen, but how long are you going to sit on empty? Meanwhile, home prices just keep climbing. Marry the house, date the rate. You can always refinance later when the timing is right. And don't forget, I've got programs with 0 down payment, low down payment options. And if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words.
I almost died at this guy's concert once.
How many times have you almost died?
That was a concert where I forgot who the band was that was opening up, but in between, it was in like a theater kind of thing, but there's no seats. And the opening band finished, and then I started making my way to the front. They're playing AC/DC, so everything is fine. You're just able to move your way through. And then all of a sudden, they start playing Slayer over the loudspeaker, the music that's playing between bands, and it starts moving, starts getting a little bit more rough. And then I made it all the way to front, to the banister, to the barrier, and the lights went down, and the whole place rushed, and that bar from the barrier was right on my chest.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And I was trying to push off, but the whole pressure of the entire floor crowd was like just moving forward, and I was trying to push myself off. No bueno. So I literally stopped, dropped, and rolled right out of there. I got down, I got to the floor and made my way out, and that was the end of it. I was like, I watched the show from the back.
You ain't seeing that happen at a New Kids on the Block concert. I'm just saying.
Nope. Them's a bunch of pussies. I can take them.
But why are we rushing? Like, why are we doing that knowing full well, there are people up there and
because it's their bands, it's metal, it's their band, it's passion, it's aggression, it's all of that.
It's aggression.
It's all of it.
And if that music, like you said, that's playing in between, is it getting them all riled up and angry and.
Like I said, it was one thing when it was playing AC/DC. It was a whole other thing when they started playing the Slayer stuff. Yeah. It was like, ruh-roh.
Pass. Hey, JP, so do you... I think I remember you saying you use YouTube TV, right?
Yeah, I got rid of cable.
Yeah.
And started using...
cut the cord, as they say.
Right. I did. I cut the cord.
Well, maybe you need that cord back, because how you feeling about this whole ESPN, Disney Plus, Disney, ABC?
You know what happened?
Ugh.
When I came back from Halloween weekend from Tampa, I didn't know any of this was going on.
Oh.
So when I got back on Sunday, I go to I go to watch. I don't know anything is happening because I put on Sunday Night Football. That's on NBC. That's fine.
No, it ain't.
The next day, I go to watch Monday Night Football on ESPN, and I'm like, it's not here. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I was kind of tired anyway, so I was just like, I shut the TV. I'm like, that must be just whatever. Then I find out it's another one of those contract disputes. And I'm like, this is exactly why I got away from cable television.
Yeah.
Because there was always argument going on. And what do? They use the viewers as pawns.
Oh, well, you're just at their mercy. Like, you have no choice. I would be livid.
Is this thing still happening?
Apparently so, yeah. Well, actually, and good news, JP, you're going to get $20 back.
Depends. What do I have to do to get it?
Well, apparently, and you're going to have to pay attention and go to your email and all of that, but they're sending instructions on how to get a $20 credit because all of this, you lost access to ESPN and ABC, I guess. I don't use the TV part of it, so I don't know. But, $20, JP, that should ease your stress and frustration.
It's funny because when I first started with it a couple years ago, it was like $44 a month. And now it's like $89 a month. Now it's $90. I'm like, I'm at the point where it's almost like what cable was costing me.
They snuck it up like that.
They always do. It's everything. Everything sucks.
Their whole promo was cut the cord. We're cheaper, and they were. And then now and I heard Paramount Plus, who used to do a crap ton of free 30-day trials. Now they're increasing their prices. Yeah, and they're not doing free trials at all anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you leave? Do they still offer you the thing where it's like, we'll give you 3 months if you don't leave?
Dude, I lived off of Paramount Plus like that for, I want to say a year. I tried to leave and they kept saying,
you ruined it for everyone, Monica.
And you're probably the reason with the rest of us can't have nice things.
She abused it.
Sucks being you guys. I took full advantage.
You're the person at Costco going back for samples and samples and samples. You're like, oh my God.
Right.
Just go buy a meal.
Until the woman with the crab dip just puts the cover on it right in front of you. No more crab dip for you.
Eye contact the whole time, slowly putting on the lid.
Right. Monica walks up there to the, with the artichoke dip, whatever the hell it is. She's got her own, at this point, she's got her own crackers.
I just walk in the store with my own crackers.
I'm
hungry. Yeah, no.
Who's got something to spread on my Ritz?
She has the mustache and nose like Shock G. Just shows up like, hello.
I'm Gaia Incognito. I would like some. I've never tried this dip before.
No.
Yeah, it's getting ugly with these streaming services, which sucks. But I'm telling you, and I've said this before to you guys, if you got Spectrum, you don't need any of this stuff. You can go.
I know, but the problem is like with the cable companies here, what cost me $90 cost me $170.
Oh, that's too much.
It's insane. This place sucks, man.
That's too much.
Yeah, it just. Everything's it all drives me. Netflix is God knows what they're charging me now, but it's not like I can go back to cable because I had Verizon Fios, and it's actually a pretty good product. It just got very, very expensive. So to use it now is just like it's kind of ludicrous. But it's not like we're going to get rid of the streaming services because that's all my kids and my wife watch.
Yeah. But if you add it all up, you're right. But it wasn't always that way, and you have to cling to that. Like you have to remember, it just became that. But initially, you were coming out good, right? Like you were a lot less money. Yeah,
I was saving a lot of money. But now, when you add it in with all the streaming services, it's about the same. But like I said, it's not like I'm going to go back to Fios and get rid of the streaming services.
So
do you know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you?
Because every streaming service at this point in my house serves a purpose. So for me, Peacock lets me watch the Premier League games. Paramount Plus lets me watch the Champions League games. My wife watches Hulu. She watches a lot of stuff on Hulu.
Prime is Thursday Night Football.
Prime is Thursday Night Football. So everything serves a purpose at this point. The only thing I got rid of with no problem, I got rid of Apple TV because there was really nothing that I felt necessary for me.
I'm surprised you don't have one of the boxes like I have, where you could load up and any of that.
I have it, and it's such a pain in the dick.
What?
It's just because it's got to get reloaded. I gotta call a guy because the thing, it's just.
I got to get you the one I have. You don't have to do all that because that one it's almost like the Fire Stick. And I hated that because of the same reason.
Well, that's what I have is I have a broken Fire Stick. I have 2 of them.
That's trash. I have a little box and it updates itself. And all the new shows and movies and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get you hooked up with that.
I need you to remember, I'm old.
Yeah,
it's so easy. In my house, if I still had a VCR, it would blink 12 o'clock.
I feel you.
So I don't want to have to sit there and try and figure out how to. And make fun of me all you want. I just know me. I get frustrated. I throw remotes. It's over.
No, I get it. My parents use this box, and my pops is the same way. Like he's like, I don't want to do all this updates and work and blah blah blah. All that for you. So
he just called you his dad.
Right. Well, he's not that far off. How old is your father?
70s.
Oof. Yeah, but it's because his mom is 12.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. My mom is actually 42 right now. Yeah. 5 years older than me.
That one cut deep, by the way. You just compared me to your 70s.
He did say my parents.
That one cut deep.
I mean, but JP, is he?
Listen, I own it on that. Yeah. When it comes to that stuff and the technology and all that, I own it.
I feel
with no problem.
I feel like you are way smart. Like you could do it. I think you're just like, screw it. You
I have
give
no
up
patience.
Before you start. Yeah,
I have no patience. I have no patience. Somebody was talking about putting this, building this, that, and the other thing. I was with Sexy Mark, and I'm like, my wife and I can't even put together an IKEA desk together without a holy war breaking out. It's impossible. And it's all my fault. I take full responsibility for it. Speaking of my wife, tomorrow is her 50th birthday, so we are traveling today. So we're taking a couple of days of PTO and going out to wine country for a couple of days.
Nice.
So I know Monica and Diz are holding down the fort for tomorrow.
Yep.
And then I think Mike O is going to join them on Friday.
Yep.
And then I'll be back with the crew on Monday. So
Have fun. Happy birthday.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sending Show is up next. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. They'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Join 102.5 The Bone as we broadcast live all day for Feed the Bay. Friday, November 21st from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Walmart on Dale Mabry, just off 275 in Tampa, as we collect food and donations for Metropolitan Ministries. Now, more than ever, Metropolitan Ministries could use your help to take care of the needs of our community. Details at theboneonline.com.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota offers you a Black Friday exclusive 2-year financing. You can buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. They have exquisite workmanship. They're reliable and dependable. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Open enrollment for health coverage is here. And this year, there are a few changes to the process. Florida Blue is here to help. Whether you're looking to switch, enroll for the first time, or renew your coverage, our Florida Blue agents will guide you every step of the way. Call 1-866-531-8473 to connect with an agent to find the right plan for you. Call us at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You got to see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
Mike Kelty here for Shark Coast Tactical. The 2A tax-free holiday is still in full effect. And what better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical than this Saturday for the Strybog and Mossberg Day. The crews from Strybog Firearms and Mossberg will be at the shop with reps on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or a curious beginner, this event has something for everyone. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. There has never been a better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.